Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today it is packing day and I am getting ready to pack all of the props up and then do my show kit and go shopping, get all the supplies that I need for that. And I'm also going to be doing some meal prep as well for Cinderella. So if you're keen to see that, then stick around. Be sure to smash the like button because it lets me know you want to see more content like this, as well as consider hitting that subscribe button and bell. And yeah, let's get on with the vlog. Now, I know my apartment literally looks like a bomb has hit it, but it's actually not that bad. It's just divided. So like this side is stuff that I need to sort through. It's like, it's all props really. Like this all stuff that I've been doing for Cinderella. So I need to go through a lot of this and sort out what's staying, what's going. Most of the stuff on this side is all going, but I need to repack it, sorry, not repack. And then I need to go through my show kit, which is over here disassembled, and see what I need to replenish stocks of and all that sort of thing before we go. I also need to go through these boxes, which I picked up at the storage unit, because a lot of the stuff that I have in storage, like this is a whole box full of like tablecloths and stuff, like I don't need that many tablecloths, so I need to go through and pull out the ones that I need. And same with these two boxes, which are just full of crockery and glassware, but I'm not quite sure what has what in it and all that sort of stuff. So I've got to go through all of that this morning and get ready to pack. But these boxes over here, these are ready to go. This bottom one is pretty self-explanatory, it's fruit and vegetables. But this one, I'll just move this on top. This is also self-explanatory, it's towels. But this one, what I like to do with the boxes is I put down the theatre company and the show, so SPCC, and Cinderella props, so we know what's in it, and I just use masking tape so you can take it off. And then I put down what's in it, because sometimes like I'll be busy looking for something, and usually I can remember where I put things, but sometimes there's a lot of boxes I can't, so I usually go through and I will write down every single thing that's in this box. So when I'm looking for it on bump-in day, or when if I'm sending someone to go through a box, they can see right away where it is. Excuse the lighting for the fact that it is still morning, the sun is still shining, it's coming through the trees right now. But yes, so this is a brand new box which I bought the other day, and a lot of packing is just Tetris, quite honestly. Sometimes I like to put like kinds in, but that's not always the case. But so this box in particular, I'm trying to get things, it's going to sound weird, but I'm trying to get things that squish into the same box, if that makes sense. So here I've got like this bag has just got feather boas in it. That's obviously like it's going to squash down pretty well. So that's something that, you know, you can put at the bottom of that. It's not going to like, you can press down and it's not going to take up a huge amount of space. These as well, these are actually, I buy them where I buy like, you know, you'd buy Lay's or something like that. And I use these as seaweed in Little Mermaid, but I'm actually using them as a bit of a filler for the hanging baskets in this show. So once again, I'm going to pop them in the bottom there. If you guys followed along when I was doing the shopping for this show, this is one of the packages I bought of the new vines, which arrived yesterday. The other one hasn't arrived yet, so I'm a bit annoyed about that, but it will get here eventually. So this one can also squish. Just pop in there too. And I also have this pillow, which is like the royal cushion where the shoe is going to go. And it'll squish down in there too, but I want to put that one on top. So usually at this point I go like, well, what else can I fit in here that's going to be, you know, substantial? So I have this table runner here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet, but I don't want to divide up all of my tablecloths and put some in some box, some in another box. So I like to at least put a full set of something, if I can, in the one box. So not going to put that one in, but these towels, for example, these are once again filler stuff. So this box is kind of full of things that are being used as fillers. I mean, the feather boas are actually not for me, they're for costuming, but they're using them in the show. So they're just in here, as I said, to fill. But yes, so we look at it, and I also have these baguettes as well, which are getting lacquered, so they can also sit in here too. Like, one of them is bigger than the other. That's interesting. Yeah, this one is not wanting to fit. That's so frustrating. Okay, and I might also be able to get, this is what I mean when I say it's Tetris, I might also be able to get this tray in here as well. So sometimes I have to take stuff out and repack it down again. It's a whole exercise. So now we might be able to push this down with the pillow on top. And the reason I'm putting the pillow on top is because the pillow is not going to break anything, you know, like it's kind of just cushioning and pushing down. Like the bread might get a little squish, but that's actually okay. Alright, so then scoop that tassel in, scoop that tassel in, clip on one side, clip that one on, same on this side, and there we go. So yes, there's a little bit of a raise in that edge. I don't really care about that, it's going to stack anyway, like it's fine. It can go on top, but that's pretty light. So now I just go through with my masking tape. And what I'll also do for these is I'll take masking tape again and I will stick it on the front side of the box. You can't see it, zoom you up a bit. There, I'll stick it on the front side of the box, and what I will do is that I will put props box 1, Cinderella. And then I will document in either a document or in my book what's in props box 1, and that way if I'm directing someone to say, oh, like if they're helping me during bumping or something and they'll say, oh, we need this, or where's this, I'm going to say it's in props box 1. It just makes it a bit easier than going, oh, the white box over there, no, not that one, not this one, so you know what I mean. And these are also not boxes that they sit in for storage, which is why they don't have permanent labels on them. So as you saw before, I've got boxes from storage that I need to unpack. These are what I call touring boxes, is boxes I pack props into to take to places, or if they're going like out for hire or something like that. This box is actually completely full of fabric, and I made these little bundles at the school the other day, but there's a whole heap of fabric underneath it I need to now get out of this box. So, because as I said, I took this to the school to make all these little bundles, but the fabric that I didn't put in the bundles is fabric that I didn't really want to use, so I'm just going to pull it all out so I'm not taking it to the theatre unnecessarily, and we will create some space. Okay, so what's in here now is still fabric, but it's fabric that I'll probably use. So in this show there's a fabric stall, and I might be using some of this fabric to drape over the top and all that sort of stuff. So, but what I'm also going to put in here is all my tablecloths, because fabric with fabric, that's kind of like my thought process there. So I've gone through that box that had all the tablecloths in it and I pulled out the ones that I think I might use. I've given myself a few options as well because I haven't seen this table before because it's coming in a higher package. I don't know the dimensions of this table, so I've got a few different sizes and lengths that we can play around with. There we go, so once again, fabric's gonna squish, so that makes it pretty easy. And I have jam-packed this one, but that's why I put it in a heavy-duty box. Clip it in, and then we put our labels on top, and this one is good to go. I think this box here, this is one of the two that I had stacked up before. The other one I've discarded because I don't think it's got what I need in it, but this, I think, because I have an entire crockery set, I think it's in here, but because it's all wrapped in brown paper, well, newspaper, I don't know, but like when I opened the box I could see the teapot, so I know it's here somewhere. This needs a clean, but anyways, so I need to go through this and figure out what's in here, but anything that's the china I will need. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in this box. I'm taking some newspaper with me to the theatre because I need to do some painting there, and I kind of just use it as drop sheets, but I'm going to pop that in the bottom just to sort of cushion the bottom of this. And I need to make sure when I write on the box I need to write fragile and heavy. I'm sorry that the sun is so annoying right now, but I've got a lot of the plates and bowls over here, and then there's teacups and the teapot and all that sort of stuff in and around here. I think this is all going in the stepmother's house, so I really only need 4, so I've got 4 of everything in here. But there's still a lot of room in this box, so I've got some softer things like the bunting and the sausages that I'm going to pack in around this as well to sort of cushion it a little bit. So now it's much more full because I have all of the bunting. I actually have the original bunting that I painted there as well because I might be using that for set dressing. I have the rehearsal invitations, and these are just paper ones that the cast can rehearse with until I give them the real ones. And then I've got some feathers which costuming are using as well. So that's much better, and we don't have any more dead space. Oh, I am so exhausted from packing all these boxes. I'm currently laying on the floor making a shopping list of things that I need to restock. A lot of my glues, and this is just what happens with glues, and it's because I use them on the go. Like a lot of the lids get stuck on them, and it gets to a point where I'm like, I just can't be bothered to deal with that. And some of them, you know, they've started to separate and all sorts of stuff. They do have a shelf life, so I'm replacing a lot of my glues. I'm also buying some snacks, and as I said, I'm getting some ingredients to make a few things to have on the go, which I'll be making tonight and tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully we should just be smooth sailing now into Bumpian. Hey guys, Future Jen here. I didn't end the vlog. I actually didn't end a lot of the vlogs that you'll see in this series because I just kept filming and filming and filming and filming and filming and kind of lost track of where I was. So we're cutting the vlog here. Thank you for watching so far. Be sure to hit the like button if you are enjoying this content because it lets me know you want to see more content like this, as well as consider hitting that subscribe button and bell, and stay tuned for the rest of my Cinderella series. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.